I'm done. I'm back. I played Minecraft. I died in Minecraft. I played Skywars in Minecraft. I did weird stuff with my cousin and new friend that my cousin introduced me. They both left. And now I'm here. Yeah, there's a new event now there, which I'm hoping to play one day. But we're not focused on this, we're focused on this event now. Current trial. Go to quest. Okay. So we're gonna go to the adventure. Oh my god, there's 5 days, so I only have like the entire school week. So I hope this would go well. What will we do next event after this? No idea. Because I missed a lot of events because I had to finish the Rayo 2 escape plan and I wasn't there. I was actually stuck in the middle because our conquest and adventure rank. And that's it, I guess. I finally upgraded my rank show into level 50 instead of level 40.
There is no escape.
Just to know that a month ago I was still in Lua.
Hello, traveler. You couldn't have come at a better time. The Adventurers Guild has received a new commission, but it's a little complicated. We've struggled to find the right candidate for the job.
Lean on me, I'm starting to feel like an eternity
I'll get straight
around
to the
here.
point. The client is a distinctive musician from Liyue. She's in possession of a temporary travel permit that's about to expire, and is looking for someone familiar with the process to help her renew it and avoid deportation.
Wait, so...
Hey! Wipe that disappointed look off your face. Imagine if you were in that situation. Huh. A distinctive female musician from Liyue? Sounds familiar.
I know who she is.
Ah! Hi, my nose!
Oh? Is she a friend of yours? She headed for the Tenryou Commission after submitting her request. You should be able to
Is it
find her
still...
there.
Is the
I
nation
hear that
still
the
closed
commission
even
has been
after the
very busy
eternity's done?
recently, so they probably won't be able to help her.
Because why does she need a travel permit
She's
still?
probably introducing the Tenryou Commission to some sweet riffs right now.
I'm not sure that would end well.
What? Doesn't everyone love rock and roll? We should probably get over there before she gets arrested for public disorder.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Wait, where is it? It's a tea house, right? Yeah.
Look! Is that really Xinyan? So it is Xinyan! Ha! Paimon's intuition prevails again!
You could even remember her name just now.
Huh? Well, I'll be! Paimon, Traveler, what are you two doing here?
We're here
Never
for...
thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home. Well, if you're here for a performance, I'm afraid I gotta disappoint you.
Performance?
It's a long story. Have you heard of the Iridescence Tour? Well, it's okay if you haven't. I didn't hear about it until just recently. Oh, the more I think about it, this whole thing was weird from the get-go. The organizers told me it was a music festival from Fontaine that was famous throughout Teyvat, but it seemed like nobody in Liyue had ever heard of it before. There was a guy standing on the side of the road calling out like he was selling Sunsettias or something. I only inquired because I felt bad for him.
Aw, that was nice of you.
Well, anyway, he showed me a ton of material. The Iridescence tour is a big deal over in Fontaine. I heard that getting stage time means your music might start to be heard far and wide.
Wow, you'd be famous overnight if you were up there.
You think so? Oh, me too. I want as many folks as possible to hear my music. That's why I'm so set on attending the festival. This year's Iridescence tour is being held here in Inazuma. I've been honing a bunch of new songs since I signed up. I even asked Beto to ferry me out here ahead of time to scout the place out and make sure everything goes perfect. Xiangling made me up a special packed lunch to wish me well, but the organizers, they ran into trouble out on the ocean. They can't make it. They even got fishing boats to send a message to Inazuma so the authorities could start spreading the word. The Iridescence tour is canceled.
Frick.
How can they just cancel it like that? I come here to perform, and they tell me this after I arrive? Now there's no way of getting the travel permit that the organizers arranged for me, and my temporary travel permit here is about to expire. No, things couldn't have gone much worse.
Seems like no one was more excited than you about performing at the festival. Why should you get the short end of the stick? Oh, it's not fair.
Yeah, but life is like that. Also, why am I
It ain't
Geo?
always easy being a musician. Well, shucks, enough complaining. This ain't the first time I wasn't able to perform. Time to move on.
Wow, you sure cheered up quick.
If you want to play rock and roll for a living, you gotta be tenacious. That's why I sprang into action. I submitted a request at the Adventurers Guild and headed straight to the Tenryou Commission to see what else I could find out. However, I've been standing here for ages already. I'm not sure what's keeping those Tenryou Commission samurai so busy that they don't even have time to say hi.
How dare they? Paimon bets they're just goofing off.
It's fine. Stuff like this is bound to happen when you step onto unfamiliar shores. Hey, Traveler. Beto told me you've been in Inazuma for a while now. You must know how to get things done around here, right? Think you can
I
help
almost
me?
died.
Now we're talking. If you can get my permit straightened out, I'll write you a killer tune as a token of my heartfelt gratitude.
You know, I actually like rock. It's a nice... Rock is nice. I did not mean to shop, but you know the shopper should not disappoint me. Oh, Lisa, but it's back there. $50, wow. That's like half. I still need more Primo Gems now, if I want my chances on Hotel. I mean, well, Toma.
This world is full of unsolved mystery.
There you go, now I have the right element. Because some of the places in the Liyue requires you to use the stone attack of the Traveler. Yeah, see that? The snake got split right there. mi agua. ¿Qué?
Oh, ow. Where did that come from? Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not.
I'm back. Oh no.
You again? I thought I told you we're busy already. You'll have to wait.
Sorry, fellas. Perhaps my agent here can explain.
Madam
Kujosara?
Kujosara? Oh, you must be the traveler. Is this outsider girl a friend of yours?
Sure is. She got stood up and now she's stuck here, so she needs to extend her travel permit. Come on, what kind of impression are you guys creating for visitors here?
Please, don't be mistaken. We're not purposely delaying anything. Something big happened recently, and the tenure commission is spread thin. We don't have the resources right now. The reason this young lady is still in the queue isn't because she came later than anyone else. It's because there's no one free to take care of smaller issues like travel permits.
Oh, what is this something big?
I can't tell you anymore. Madame Kujosara is in the courtyard. Ask her yourself if you wanna...
So they really are busy.
Seems that way, but that's okay. They're just doing their job.
Why do these samurai look so serious? Like they're about to go to battle.
Well, we did have trouble with all of them.
Formations!
Too.
Follow the vanguard and assemble outside the city. Traveler. And who else do we have here?
Sorry for interrupting
No
your
harm
work.
done. What brings you to the Tenryo Commission headquarters all of a sudden? Is there trouble afoot? Because if there's anything I can help with, don't hesitate to ask.
Finally, someone who can call the shots.
I see. It's regrettable that your friend has run into such an unfortunate incident, especially after such a journey. The Tenryo Commission is experiencing a large turnover of personnel in very difficult circumstances. We really are short on people. I apologize for not having tended to your friend's request on time.
It's rare to see you guys struggling like this. What is it this time?
Coming to price.
Oh, yeah! We're just casually asking.
No one's to blame here. Seems I just arrived at a bad time.
Yeah! Why don't you tell us what kind of trouble you're facing, and we'll do our best to help. In return, maybe you could help Xinyan extend her travel permit.
We really could use the extra help, especially from capable individuals like yourselves. All right, here's the situation. Recently, a nameless domain has appeared in the Araumi region. Monsters with incredible strength have been pouring into the area.
But surely the Tenryu Commission are used to dealing with monsters.
The domain appeared quite unexpectedly, and we've come under serious pressure. I've already sent out scouts to investigate. Originally, I was planning to lead a force there myself, but an extended period on the front lines would leave the Tenryo Commission without oversight. It just didn't feel right.
Well, if you need folks who can fight, I'll wager we can certainly be of assistance. Ain't that right, Traveler?
Sounds like a plan.
We do you a favor, and you do us a favor. Got it?
Jeez, are you really giving orders to a general, Paimon?
It's fine. I'm indebted to you. This really is the best solution at the moment. If it were anyone else, I'd have to refuse. But even the almighty Shogun has recognized your abilities, Traveler. I'm happy to assign this task to you.
Ooh, say now. Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself in Inazuma. Oh,
You know
I'm
me.
getting
We almost died!
Xiangling and the other folks are always saying you're destined for big things. Madam Kujo Sora, where should we go next?
I'll take you over to the
Is it
location.
Spooky Island?
I should warn you that I haven't been there myself yet, so I'm not sure how dangerous things could get. As a precaution, please bring sufficient combat equipment and supplies with you.
Can we write off the expenses?
Fair enough. I'll put in a request now.
Hold up. I remember there's a travel permit processing fee. Why don't you write that off, and I'll cover all our other expenses.
Accident
It's
in you.
nothing. Actually, Beto gave me a bag of Mora to spend before I even got off the ship. Seeing as I'm inconveniencing just about everyone, it's about time I had something to show for it. Why don't we just split it between us? It should cover equipment and supplies, no trouble.
You are a woman of method and integrity, I see.
No, don't mention it. But don't go forgetting about my permit now.
I will see to it personally.
I like
You have nothing to
Xinyan's
worry about.
accent.
Fantastic. Thank you, ma'am.
So it's agreed? Alright, let's take care of this domain.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the road.
Where is this domain at? Please don't, please. Oh no. Okay, it's not at Spooky Island. I might need a 100% guide for this Spooky Island. As a fog is probably gonna stay there till you do 100%.
Hey, look over there.
Those samurai look.
Ma'am, you're finally here. We were ambushed by monsters at the entrance as soon as we started to investigate. We were able to push most of them back into the domain, but some of them escaped to the southeast. Many of our troops were injured, so I decided to tend to them before issuing the order to pursue. Forgive me.
Southeast? Oh no. There'll be civilians along the way. This is urgent. We need to split up for now. I'll lead a team to pursue the monsters that got away. The situation here, I leave in your hands. I'm sure you don't need reminding, but be careful.
Don't worry.
About a thing. We got this.
One more thing. Monsters often try to sneak out from the domain. Keep a close watch on the entrance, and don't let any of them pass, or else...
Watanabe, trust in my judgment.
Yes, ma'am.
And off she goes.
Here she goes.
Wow, she ain't playing, huh?
Well, she is leading an army after all. Okay, let's get over to the entrance. I'm out of here. Look, monsters! Let's take them out!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
So you'll play the woozy. Splinjitzu! Bye!
Let's light it up. Off we go. Let's
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Shiver!
Make my
Let's light it up! Illusion shattered!
seems like it's over. Did we stop them?
Huh? There's something on the ground.
It's just a piece of paper. It looks like a little paper figure. Is it a talisman? Maybe one of the samurai dropped it.
A paper figure, huh? Reminds me of the Shikigami they talk about in the legends. Yeah, I spent a lot of time looking
Shikigami?
into legends from all over Tibet. Well, they give me inspiration for my lyrics. They say in Inazuma there are paper cutouts imbued with magical power that follow their masters wherever they go. Some of them can banish evil, repel monsters, or even protect your home.
Sounds a bit like all that sigil and adepti art stuff they have over in Liyue.
Sounds like enough. Sounds like I need to trade Paimon for paper and scissors. Sounds strong enough to our fist a wild boar.
What? Paimon is a professional Tibet travel guide and your best friend! Let's see your fighting origami do that!
Wait, look! The Shikigami, it's moving!
Hey there, little paper guy. Can you hear us? Can you talk?
Where am I? Did I faint? Oh no. Wait. Did you see the monsters that escaped from here? Where did they go?
Well, there were monsters around here, all right. But we took care of all of them.
Thank you. And thank goodness they didn't manage to escape. I'd never forgive myself if someone got hurt.
Problem is they did.
Shikigami? Those monsters, you didn't let them out, right?
To my knowledge, Shikigami are all about defeating monsters. So what's your story?
My name is Shiki Taisho, and I'm sorry you have to see me like this on our first meeting. This domain is called the Mystic Onmyo Chamber. I'm the overseer in charge here. The Mystic Onmyo Chamber has been in an extended slumber, just as I have.
Are you ready?
However,
With
a
what?
few days ago, under the
Aquaman?
influence of an unknown
Okay.
power, all the monsters in the domain were suddenly awakened, and the door was opened. Actually, it seems like I may have suffered some memory loss in the process. All I remember is waking up to a living nightmare. I tried my best to stop them.
Oh, I'm now being forced to diet now. Well, that's how my day is going now.
I was surprised to see the monsters turn into paper charms when they were defeated. That's when I remembered that they must also be Onmyodo creations, and form part of this Onmyo chamber, like me.
Okay.
Onmyodo creations? I don't follow.
I'm sorry. I can't give you a clear explanation right now.
What about yourself?
Me? My sincere apologies. I am a Shikigami, but all I know is that I'm the overseer responsible for this domain. I can't remember who my master is, or why I was created in the first place. I'm a failure.
No, you're not.
You don't even know if you're one of the good guys? Aw. Hey, don't worry. Paimon heard that those with memory loss sometimes start to remember things when they return to a familiar place. Why don't you try going back into the domain?
I was just about to try that. I still have many unanswered questions, but one thing I'm certain of is that my powers originate from this domain. We might even be one and the same. For some reason, I have a feeling that I should be able to completely control it.
If Shikigami are supposed to help with banishing evil and repelling monsters, you were probably stationed here to guard the entrance. As for your memory loss, did you ever hear those stories? You know, the one where someone loses their memory and forgets about the incredible powers they had? Once they remember, they become invincible again!
Actually, I was just thinking along those lines.
That was Nightwing.
Do you think you all can help me out?
The most urgent task is
Burn
helping you
2
to
Nightwing.
remember, right? Once your memory's back,
For the
you
context.
might be able to control the domain again and stop any more monsters from escaping.
Traveler, can I borrow you for a second? This Shiki Taisho has only just woken up and it's lost part of its memory. Do you trust it? Well, if it really is a guardian of the domain, then we're in good company. But if it's not... Exactly. We shouldn't make any foregone conclusions, but we still gotta be careful. Besides, we still don't know who built this domain, or why there are so many monsters inside. We need to get more of an understanding. Paimon, on the other hand, seems to trust it quite a bit. I guess she's still a child at heart. Hold on there, Paimon. Let's get a grasp of the situation before we get too hasty.
I understand. Between my mysterious memory loss and my link to this Onmyo chamber, it's normal for you to have your doubts.
Why don't you let me test your sincerity?
Sincerity? Ooh, sounds like something interesting is about to happen.
You may not believe it, but music lovers like myself are able to use a special kind of language that isn't used by ordinary folks. This language can be transmitted to others in the form of music itself.
Ooh, special language? Paimon wants to hear it.
It's an honest language that touches the true depths of the heart. I'll be using this language to perform a test to see if our friend Shiki Taisho here is truly trustworthy.
Music? That's not something I have much experience with. But I'm willing to accept any trials you deem necessary. All I want to do is take care of the crisis at hand.
All right. Well then listen up and look lively.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a remix of the Yuzuna theme. That's good. Yeah,
So,
I like rock.
ain't shivering too
The
much.
reason why I like rock a lot is thanks to the Sonic Adventure games, because thanks to Sonic.
You only played one song. Is that enough for the test?
Jones
Language I
Snow's
spoke
work
is hidden
for
in
the
the
Sonic
music.
Adventure games
You
is
won't
what got me
notice
into
it,
rock
but it'll find
right
its way
now.
into your heart and
In the
Hey,
past,
now.
the music in cars is
Every
what
soul
got me
reacts
into
differently
rock.
to this kind of language.
Some of it.
Just tell me how it made you feel, and I'll tell you the color of your soul.
What? That sounds amazing!
A kind heart? A heart forced into evil deeds? A heart closed off from having grown used to misfortune? All of them come in different colors. So, Shiki Taisho, tell me, what did my music make you feel?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure I understand.
If I understand.
I've never heard music like this before, so it's impossible for me to grasp the hidden intricacies. What I can say is that my body and soul, if I have a soul, has been uplifted by your melody. I can see the world that you described.
World?
I'm not sure how to put it, but it felt like I was wandering aimlessly on a path with a mist all around me. It felt like I was wounded, and my head was aching. There were sounds coming from beyond the mist that frightened me, and I worried I was about to be swallowed by some hidden danger. But all I could do was continue forward. I didn't know where my destination was, but it felt like someone was waiting there for me.
That's very detailed.
Wow. That's a lot of feels for a piece of paper. Maybe Paimon failed the test. All Paimon could think of was a bunch of people eating grilled fish.
Grilled fish. I think I saw something similar to that. I was grilling fish with people whose faces I couldn't make out.
I'm eating grilled
There
fish
was a
right
fire
now.
at the end of the mist. People were sitting around with freshly caught fish on bamboo skewers. I'd transformed into an actual person. I was having dinner with them. And yet, I had the feeling that I'd be leaving and continuing on my way again once the sun rose.
An endless journey. And there wasn't any fighting. Mighty interesting. So my melody didn't conjure up any thoughts of fighting for you?
Oh. Should it have?
No. You gave a great answer. I had a few friends listen to that tune before as well. Your answer really reminded me of theirs. As far as songs go, it's pretty complex with a lot of twists and turns, but the image you had prevailed the whole way through. You must be very similar to those friends of mine.
Are you talking about Xiangling and Beidou?
That's right. I'll wager you're a like-minded being. Based on your answer, I'm willing to trust you.
Really? I was just trying to describe how I felt. I didn't think you'd be able to trust me so quickly.
That's because this is all still mysterious to you. I have no doubt about the language of music. It tells me who I can trust. Music ain't bound to anything. It's free in the truest sense of the word. Shiki Taisho, to me, out of all the things you could have thought of, the images you landed on make me feel like we were supposed to run into you.
Thank you very much, young lady.
No need to thank me. Trusting you is an extension of my belief in my musical intuition. Not to strum my own chord or anything.
I trust your judgment.
No kidding? I'm lucky to have friends with such great taste in music.
I will never forget the kindness you've all shown me. I'm certain I can be of help to you. If only I can regain my memories.
Oh,
You will.
enough of that. We're not helping you because we need something from you. The most important thing now is to prepare ourselves for what lies ahead. Traveler, we better get combat ready. Let's see what this here domain has to offer. Maybe we can take care of everything before Madame Kujo Sara gets back.
Let's go.
For adventurers at our level, there isn't a domain out there that we can't handle.
combat, support, carry. Alright, for my combat, Bennett, Show Rider, Shogun, or Sayu, and Rosario. Support, I could have her, him, and carry. Oh, it's loading. Ooh, yes! My favorite song. Battle theme.
Strange. The Mystic Omnio Chamber doesn't look special in any way.
True, but I can sense my power regenerating. I feel much better now.
Wait, look over there. Is there someone here already?
Someone inside the domain? I can't believe it. Who would choose to enter a domain like this one?
Oh, I was
Familiar.
wondering who it could be, but it seems you.
That
I heard your
voice.
footsteps and thought, who in Tevat would set foot in such a dangerous
Child. It's you!
Then I heard your voice and, well, it all made sense. It's been a long time, traveler. You're getting bolder.
Child, what are you doing here? The domain. Wait, are you responsible for all this?
Child. He's on the tall side, isn't he?
Also
Hello,
goes by
miss.
Tartaglia.
Tartaglia will do just fine. I'm...
Paimon will tell you who he is. He's someone who shows up before bad things happen.
Hey now, all this time apart and this is the greeting I get?
You know what Paimon's talking about. Wait. Xinyan doesn't know what Paimon's talking about. And knowing Xinyan, if she found out about Child's actions in Liyue... Oh, boy.
Boy.
Interesting attire, but I think she's a Liyue girl. Now then, perhaps I should just be upfront.
How about this?
Actually, I want to start by...
This is an adventurer we befriended in Mondstadt. Child is just a nickname we gave him.
Huh?
Huh? Eh?
Tartaglia here is always messing stuff up. Even when the dangers are obvious, he just recklessly charges in. Something an adventurer should never do. So we get a little annoyed with him sometimes.
Yes. I couldn't have put it better myself. I too am an adventurer, and I've caused my fair share of trouble for Paimon and the Traveler here, for which I'm unfathomably sorry.
Impressive, Paimon.
So you're a
Impressive.
Mondstatter. Pleasure to meet you. I'm from Liyue myself. The name's Xinyan, and the name of the game is rock and roll.
The pleasure's all mine. So, are you here to explore the domain too?
That's right. We're trying to find out why the monsters here are so active. According to Shiki Taisho here, this domain is known as the Mystic Onmyo Chamber. There are lots of dangerous monsters inside that were created using Onmyodo.
A domain that lets its monsters escape into the outside world. What forces are at play here? As for me, I stumbled in almost by accident. But now I'm curious about this mystery. We adventurers don't rest until the truth comes to light. It's in our nature. So, do you mind if I join you guys? I can offer my aid in return. If you haven't heard, I'm pretty handy in a fight.
Traveler, what do you think?
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to reject me, are you? Oh, don't be so cruel, Traveler.
Alright, you can join us.
Now we're talking.
Another addition to the Shiki Show memory hunting crew. There's strength in numbers.
I'm assuming Shiki Taisho is the little paper fellow here, right? A simple yet captivating design. And look at the little face! I bet my brother would love one.
Is he
Complimenting me?
Yeah, take it as a compliment.
All right. Why don't I bring our new companion up to speed?
You said that you're the overseer here, but I didn't see you when I entered. That must mean you were already unconscious by the time I arrived, correct?
I believe so.
Well, brother, maybe if you'd have slowed down a little bit, you would have noticed.
Brother? That's a very intimate way of addressing someone. I like it. You
Brother.
remind me of my little sister. So, according to the information we have, it's very possible that Shiki Taisho is the guardian of this domain. I'm sure we'll find out the truth of that soon enough. Shiki Taisho also says that its power has been regenerating ever since it set foot here. It might even be able to absorb more power the further in we go.
Yeah.
Shiki Taisho, can you remember anything yet? Or do you feel different in any way?
They say that everything about Shikigami is derived from magic. Perhaps the more powerful our friend here becomes, the more likely it is that they'll recover their memories.
Now that I've been here a little while, I have a vague sense that I should be able to control certain parts of this domain. Overseers are supposed to have that ability.
I've taken care of the monsters in this room. They all turned into tattered paper charms when I defeated them. That was some exhilarating combat, but I'm afraid I can't seem to find a way to progress further. Shiki Taisho, as our resident overseer, do you have any tricks up your sleeve?
Allow me to give it a try.
What in tarnation? The door opened!
Anyone else getting the creeps here? It looks real eerie. Someone else go in front.
Child, how about you? I
It's
smell
the
danger.
scent of monsters, the aroma of battle.
Of battle.
The monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us, but I wouldn't have it any other way. You guys should learn to see the fun side of combat.
I already seen
I
the
don't
fun
care how
side.
strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm finished with them.
Make sure you guys protect us! Especially Paimon.
What is it?
I hear something. An echo. This place. Yes, this used to be my dominion. I should be able to do more than just open doors and activate mechanisms here. Fight. I should know how to fight. Everyone, I've just remembered some combat techniques. Please, allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyodo.
Shine down! Lights out. Teamwork is dreamwork! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered! Everybody stand back! time.
Yeah.
Shine down.
There are 4 great spirits and 3 spokes in the Mitsudome. This domain is a magnificent work of Onmyodo. Over 1,000 types of Shikifuda were once placed here, 9 of which are recognized as high
Dire.
Onmyodo can expel evil and repel monsters. When used wisely, it can be of great help to martial artists. The secrets therein are all hidden within these Shikifuda.
Light it up. Off we go. Ow. Adventure time. You can't run. Come on out. Shine down. Everybody stand back. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Lights out. Judgment. Let's
About one of
light
them.
it up. There is no escape.
I'm out of here.
Gun.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. You can't run. Got it out. Shiver.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
There is no escape.
Oh, god damn it, it's them! Oh.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Why do they never miss? Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Punishment. Inazuma shines eternal. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Oh.
Off we go.
Okay. I think from defense.
But what? Why did people want to do battle in this domain? On the way here, I noticed many damaged Shikifuda and all kinds of weapons, as well as the scent of grilled fish. Who was it that left all this behind?
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Yeah. Off we go! Adventure time!
That's it? No chests? Okay.
I'm out of here.
This is the next place I'm supposed to be, right? It says chests, but I don't find any chests in here. Oh. Oh, I didn't see that ladder right there. And I fell. Right, yeah. Wait.
Adventure time!
Am I in the wrong place?
Make my escape.
I'm lost.
Let's light it up! Yeah! Venture! Teamwork is strength! Shine down! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Shiver! Let's light it up! Yeah! Come on out! Everybody stand back! Torn to oblivion! Let's light it up! Judgment! There is no escape! Let's light it up!
You guys are not safe for me.
And away I go!
There.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! You can't run! Let's light it up! Punishment! Going in! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! Adventure now you shall perish! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Ninjutsu!
Let's light it up! Off we go!
And away I go!
Great. Had a barrel behind it.
Gotta dash!
with the skill. Oh my god, it's some speed up.
My fault for being so lazy. And away I go!
Oh, it's a grutter.
Shine down. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. You can't run. There is no escape. Judgment. Torn to oblivion. Judgment. Shiver. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Let's light it up. Shine down. Judgment. Adventure time. I'm going in.
That was actually enough time.
Off we go.
Come on out!
Punishment. Adventure time. Inazuma shines eternal.
That was awesome. This is why I want new headsets. Really? How about the quest?
And away I go!
Let's get down to business.
Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Cut down. Like this.
Make my escape.
Great! Let's light it up! Torn to oblivion! Teamwork is true! You can't run! Let's light it up! Shiver! Shine down! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Adventure time! There is no escape!
So troublesome.
Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning! You can't run! Let's light it up! Punishment! Teamwork is true! Inazuma shines eternal!
Have a taste of this.
Shine down! Come on out! Let's light it up! Light I'm going in! Torn to oblivion! Let's light it up! Out of my sight! There is no escape!
Can't touch me.
Judgment! Everybody stand back! Punishment! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Out of my sight! Winter! Eventually come.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, these chests really don't give Primogen.
Make my escape.
Shine down! Now you shall perish! Let's light it up! There is no escape! Yeah! Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's
I see how it is.
shiver! Illusion shattered! Everybody stand back! You can't run! Let's light it up! Why do they never miss? Let's light it up! Yeah! Teamwork is dreamwork! You can't run!
Lights out.
Let's light it up! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
Ninjutsu.
Let's light it up! Ow! Judgment!
Alright.
Not bad. That was some perilous action. I've experienced close calls like that before.
No surprise to see Child enjoying himself. Do you really enjoy fighting that much?
Of course, I relish this kind of endless fighting. Putting your life on the line, giving your all, and leaving nothing on the battlefield.
I guess bringing Child along does have its advantages. We're making quick work of these monsters.
Hey, watch your step! What is that? This paper cutout looks just like Shikitasho.
I know what this is. It's a replica of me. A mass-produced Shikigami based on my design. It has my power, and possibly a portion of my memories. I should fuse with it.
How was it? What'd you see?
Harunosuke.
Harunosuke?
My master, Kamuna Harunosuke. He was the first Onmyoji of Inazuma and a master of charm magic. He created me and this domain and lived here in seclusion for a very long time.
Huh. So it was your master that created this place.
But what was his reason behind creating you in the domain?
Diabetes.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure of that myself just yet.
Yeah.
Perhaps he was passionate about Omiodo? Maybe when he discovered how strong he was, he decided to create a place like this to hone his abilities, to become even stronger.
Well, it's possible. Those obsessed with certain disciplines are often capable of incredible feats. Perhaps that was the case with Kamuna Harunosuke. On Myoto may have been everything to him, so he created a domain to train in. But he couldn't foresee that something would go wrong with the domain, that he would lose control of the Onmyoto, and that his Shikigami would turn into monsters.
What? Shikigami can turn into monsters?
That's not possible,
Shikigami
right?
can turn into a
That could be bad news for us.
I'm just
That
shooting in the
voice
dark
crack was
here.
perfect.
If the monsters weren't originating from the Shikigami or paper charms, where were they coming from? The Inazuman authorities must have caught wind of this place and sent people here to seal it off, sending Shiki Taisho into a deep sleep in the process.
No. Even though I still can't recall what he looked like, or how it felt to be in his company, there is one thing I'm certain of. With his ability, there's no way Kamuna would have made an error like this with his own Myoto. More importantly, I'm sure he wouldn't have been so irresponsible.
Oh, really? Well then, that leaves us with the worst assumption of all. What if Kamuna Harunosuke is evil, and created this domain to enhance his own Myoto? What if he succeeded in creating monsters that could become weapons? That would make him a problem, and you would be his accomplice.
Evil? Accomplice? Using monsters as weapons?
Easy, Red. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? Shiki Taisho passed my test and earned my trust. I don't like the way you're talking.
Hey, I'm merely making inferences based on Shiki Taisho's memories. I'm not trying to cast doubt on him, and it's true that we don't have any decisive evidence. But we do need to understand the situation here. Besides, is being used as a weapon really that bad?
Being used as a weapon? He must know something. And bringing here's no coincidence.
The next room should be through that door. Let's see if we can find more of Shiki Taisho's replicas and help him restore his memories. Who knows? We may even find Kamuna Harunosuke himself somewhere further in. I wonder how strong of a fighter he is. I'd like to go a few rounds with him.
Let's keep moving forward.
Diabetes. The last clip.
Huh? How do we get back out here? Wasn't that door meant to take us to the next room?
Uh-oh. Where's Shiki Taisho and Red? Oh, are they still in the domain? No, no. We can't get back in. It's stopping outsiders from entering.
What's that rumbling? Can you feel it? Maybe some kind of mechanism is activated inside.
Oh, this ain't good. We can't make any hasty decisions. Traveler, Paimon, let's just wait it out.
I
for a
like how
minute.
she pronounced her name.
Hey,
Paimon.
Huh? Kujisara? You're back so soon.
not soon enough. We spent a long time chasing those monsters down. They were cunning and surprisingly good at evading us. How are things looking here?
Bad.
Actually...
No other monsters have emerged since we defeated the ones at the entrance. However, strange noises keep coming from inside the domain. Something big must be happening, but we reckon it might be too dangerous to enter. We're waiting for the noises to stop before going in to investigate.
I can sense a power is resisting us. We've already expended a lot of strength intercepting those monsters. Investigating the truth of this domain would be difficult. We need to be fully prepared.
Ma'am, it's not looking good for the wounded soldiers, but we came across a few scattered monsters on the way back. If I may be so bold, we need you to bring up the rear and escort the wounded back to the city.
I suppose it can't be helped. I'll send the wounded back to Inazuma City and dispatch an elite force here. You've already been a great help. Please, return to the city with us.
Well, that's mighty kind, Madam Cujo, but we're not out of strength yet. In fact, we've plenty to go around. We can keep taking care of things here. You do what you gotta do. We'll keep a close eye on the entrance for you.
I'm very grateful.
Oh, if we're gonna help someone, we're gonna help them all the way through to the end.
Yeah, we can get a fire going and eat some grilled fish while you're away.
I just got a wave of new inspiration. I'm gonna write a song about this daredevil trip to Inazuma.
We at the Tenryou Commission will forever remember your contributions to our cause. I'll be sure to reward each and every one of you properly once this is all over. For now, I leave this domain in your hands. Please keep a careful watch. Watanabe will be stationed in the area. Be sure to alert him if anything unexpected happens.
No.
Shinyan, did you leave out the part about us entering the domain on purpose? Don't think Paimon didn't notice.
You got me. Well, I bet you were fixing to do the same, huh? There's still a lot we don't know about the domain. If we get the authorities involved, we might end up with more problems than we started with. Now, let me be clear. I ain't biased in favor of Shiki Taisho. It's just, those memories are really important to him. Before we find out the truth about his origin. Yeah, and it's a terrible feeling to be misunderstood. I would know. Sometimes people are too ready to judge a book by its cover and don't have the patience to read the pages. Sometimes a glance is all it takes. And once someone's misunderstood, they got a hell of a job trying to change people's minds. Rock and roll is great music, but it's also easily misunderstood. I made a friend of Shiki Taisho as soon as he heard the language I was speaking. I need to find my own way of helping him. That's right. We're gonna have to prove Shiki Taisho's innocence before she returns. I need to ask a favor. Can you guys keep the Tenryou Commission's campaign against the domain a secret from Shiki Taisho?
You're really considerate, Shinyan. You really care about Shiki Taisho's memory loss.
Could I call myself a friend if I didn't? Huh? There's that noise again. Let me take a look.
Wait! Paimon wants to take a look too! So you really think we should tell him? Then again, if he turns on us when we lay it all out there, Paimon will have your back! There's no way we're losing to a tiny paper cutout, not on Paimon's watch!
Traveler, come quick!
I failed again.
Shiki Taisho, are you okay?
I'm fine. I had to use up some of my power just now to counter the resistance from within the domain. The door just now must have actually been a disguised mechanism. As soon as anyone touches it, all the rooms inside the Onmyo chamber are rearranged. It seems that no one can enter during the transition. It's all my fault. If only I could exert real control over the domain, we wouldn't be in this situation.
There's no need to go blaming yourself. By the way,
Where's Chai?
He's not still inside, is he?
I couldn't say, but that man possesses an incredible aura. He's unlike any ordinary person. He enjoys fighting and knows no fear of it. Maybe someone like that really can succeed in conquering this domain.
He's a troublemaker, but he could be in serious danger right now. We can't
He was hardly breaking a sweat in there. I think we should have faith in his abilities. As much as I hate sitting around, if even Shiki Taisho can't get back in, there's not much we can do right now. Well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna think about my song. Shiki Taisho, you wanna listen to some new music?
I'd love to. But my mind is restless.
But you're just a piece of paper. Are you really more restless than we are?
Trust me when I say that I'm well aware of the risks you're taking to help me. The experiences, battles, and injuries you've gone through in the domain are all my responsibility.
Us Liyue folk are all about maintaining a tranquil mind. Things will only get worse if you let frustration take a hold of you. But there are some things in life that resist the more you try to repress them, that make for freedom the more you try to tie them down. That's the kind of tenacity that gets me fired up.
You're talking about things like rock and roll, right?
Right on! It's powerful yet flexible, with a stubbornness that never surrenders to the challenges ahead. That's the existence I strive for.
I see. Then let us wait for the opportune moment together, Miss Xinyan.
Now that's more like it. Well, Traveler, if you got other matters to attend to, let's split up for the meantime. We can rendezvous somewhere close by when the domain is open again.
Okay.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
And how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. But I should do enough. Since there's like 5 days left. Oh.
It's been a while now. Do you think the Mystic Onryo...
This is just for the quest. Okay.
Good things come to those who don't wait around.
Hey.
Traveler, come on! Kujo-Sara's arrived. She's right over there.
What's with all the rushing back and forth? Guess she doesn't trust us after all.
The situation's getting complicated. Let's have a word with her first.
Almost dodged that. Gotta dash.
Actually, no.
Adventure time. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Dang it! I hate enemies so
You
much.
can't run. Off we going in. Torn to oblivion.
Thank you again for your help this entire time. I've brought reinforcements. It would seem that the most critical moments are behind us. So from here on out, if we can hold this path, we should be able to repel the monsters. If any do escape, we can corner them in the Araumi region. The loud noises we heard earlier were probably the result of large numbers of mechanisms. We're ready and waiting for an opportunity to storm the domain.
Why don't you station troops closer to the domain?
In our last operation, our samurai didn't think to maintain a certain distance. When the monster suddenly attacked, they had no choice but to beat a hasty retreat. Once is an oversight, twice would be a grave error. I won't allow such things to happen again.
Oh, Paimon gets it now.
What?
I will return to the Kujo encampment and plan our defenses for the other regions. It took some time, but the Tenryo Commission has assumed full control of this area. With all my heart, I thank the three of you for your assistance. Your promised rewards are not forgotten. Miss Chinyan, please take this letter. Enclosed is a travel permit that I processed personally for you. I applied for the longest duration available. I hope you can use it this time to really get to know Inazuma. I've also arranged your accommodation. Simply follow the instructions in the letter when you're back in the city.
Oh, wow. Free boarding and unlimited travels across Inazuma. I don't know what to say.
It's the least I can do.
Thank you, ma'am. I know you're real busy, but if you do get a day off and I'm still here in Inazuma, please come and see one of my street performances.
I must tell you that I never did develop much of a taste for songs and music. But given everything you've done for the Tenryo Commission, I will certainly attend your performance if the opportunity arises.
Well, that's Xinyan's biggest worry taken care of.
Not quite. My biggest worry is still Shiki Taisho. What comes next has nothing to do with me. As a friend, I must go back and help. Not to mention Red. Traveler, we gotta go back and save him, right? Then let's go. We'll need to meet up with Shiki Taisho in secret first.
Xinyan, Traveler, Paimon. A general just passed through here. She was leading a team to investigate the area.
Her name is Kujosara. She's from the Tenryo Commission.
Kujo-Sara. Why haven't I heard of her? I think I remember hearing the name of the Supreme Commander of the Tenryo Commission once. It was a man called Kujo... something. What was it again? I can't remember his name. But I do remember that Haranosuke played chess with him.
Haranosuke sounds like someone important.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We need to sneak back into the Onmyo chamber before anyone sees us.
Oh, right. We still gotta find Child. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Everyone...
Follow me. Okay.
So, is this everyone? You guys had me waiting for quite some time. Let me tell you, you missed out on some incredible action. Quite the pity.
Look at this guy. Not a scratch on him.
Were you guys worried about me?
Mm-mm.
You must have a lot of faith in my abilities. As a comrade and old rival, you should know that unexpected combat situations are my bread and butter. Anyway, when the domain was rearranging itself, the rooms were moving up and down. The monsters were scattered all over the place. I had so much fun fighting them these last few days. I even came across a few replicas. They should contain more power and memories.
Better late than never. Hurry up and fuse with them, Shiki Taisho.
The residual power in these replicas is limited. I can only regain a fraction of my memories.
Not enough. Then I guess it's on with the plan. We need to venture deeper into the domain.
Wait! The domain already rearranged itself. The route we discovered is useless now.
Don't worry too much. There's a pattern to the rearrangement. I should be able to find the way. If I'm not mistaken, we should head in that direction.
Wait a second. Paimon has a question. Shiki Taisho, didn't you just say that the power left in the replicas wasn't enough? You still don't have all your memories. So how would you know if you were heading in the right direction? Last time when we followed you through that door, we were sent out of the domain, which means not all the doors in this place are real. What if you still can't tell the difference? We might end up somewhere super dangerous.
I can completely understand your reservations. Unfortunately, I'm still unable to give you a compelling answer. Would you believe it if I said that it's an intuition I have as the overseer here?
Not really.
I can see why you're worried, Paimon, but our only option is to trust Shiki Taisho as our guide. Otherwise, all we can do is stand here and wait. Besides, we'll be even more lost if the domain rearranges itself again.
You seem to be more anxious this time around. Let me guess. Trouble on the outside? As far as I understand it, Inazuma's situation is still far from stable. A domain like this would likely fall under the Tenryo Commission's jurisdiction, but they're spread too thinly at present. There's a lot that still falls
Childless
outside of their
Mr.
control,
Worldwide, because he's been
which
everywhere.
means that you guys are here as support.
He's even
and it's
gonna be
very
in
likely that the
Sumeru.
Tenryo Commission made the request. So,
Leeway,
receiving their
Mondstadt,
orders.
and now Inazuma.
In that case, knowing their style, they're probably planning a lethal assault on the domain to crush everything in their path. If we don't find Shiki Taisho's memories before that happens, then it's possible we never will. Hence the increased anxiety, right?
Is this all part of your scheme?
It's true, there are indeed matters that I'm investigating, but it's not what you might think. We can talk about that later. Let's make sure we deal with our own. Now then, Traveler,
Oops.
you and I are hardly strangers, and I see no reason for me to lie to you. After arriving in Inazuma, I discovered monster tracks in the surrounding areas, and so I followed them into the domain. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Needless to say, it's been an enjoyable experience for me. I feel quite at home. This may come as an unpleasant surprise to Miss Xinyan and Shiki Taisho, but I'm not someone who cares for allegiance and affiliation. Good and evil, right and wrong, duty and destiny. Are these things really so important? Are they really more appealing than the euphoria of battle and close combat?
You got fighting in your veins, that's for sure. Well, brother, what is it you're trying to say?
Nothing in particular, but I am telling you that we should venture forward bravely. Don't fear the monsters that lie ahead. If you're not up to the task, I will happily take your place in crushing all that come before us. Then the burden of the slaughter will be mine and mine alone. Because fighting is what I'm best at.
Don't look at Paimon! We're going, okay? We're going!
special angles and when activated.
I'm about to pass out over here. Make my escape. Yeah.
Everybody stand back! Punishment!
What was that escape I'm looking for?
Inazuma shines eternal! Judgment! Let's light it up!
¿Qué?
Revísate el azúcar y te pones carbohidratos si lo necesitas.
No sé, no está bien.
En el carro.
Güey, ¿por qué está en el carro? No está en el carro.
Sí, yo la vi allá. Oye, busca cualquier cosa para checarte el azúcar. Tú no te has checado toda la tarde.
¿Dónde está?
Didn't see that coming.
¿No sabes qué?
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Ok, no te quiero ver en ese teléfono hasta que te pongas a hacer
Could it break the curse?
Y hace todas mis cosas. ¿Por qué está en el carro? Nada que le dejan mis cosas. Because I don't normally déjalo allá. It's because I normally don't déjalo. That's why I'm asking.
Under full sight.
Almost got away.
getting stronger and stronger. And that is me slowly turning into a warrior. I really miss 1990. What the? How did it? This live stream is going for 2 hours. I think I might have to stop. Yeah, wait. Next live stream, I'm gonna spend two of these domains, or 3.